CRC 556, the toolkit in a can.
Drifting probably one of the fastest growing motorsport. Seeing the young people especially come through the sport and how well they do, that's the same excitement that I had back in the day when I was in the seat.
The start of it all was when Dad bought some cars and started doing skids around town. It was just the thrill of it, like being sideways, throwing heaps of smoke out, just trying not to crash.
As a father, I see he just continually surprises me and yeah, makes you really proud. If we work hard, put the effort in, let's just see where it takes us. So yeah, win, lose or draw, we just go hard and go out and enjoy it.
Everyone wants to go to Japan. That's like the pinnacle of drifting. That's where it started, and I think that's where I want my future to be.
CRC 556, the toolkit in a can.
Drifting probably one of the fastest growing motorsport. Seeing the young people especially come through the sport and how well they do, that's the same excitement that I had back in the day when I was in the seat.
The start of it all was when Dad bought some cars and started doing skids around town. It was just the thrill of it, like being sideways, throwing heaps of smoke out, just trying not to crash.
As a father, I see he just continually surprises me and yeah, makes you really proud. If we work hard, put the effort in, let's just see where it takes us. So yeah, win, lose or draw, we just go hard and go out and enjoy it.
Everyone wants to go to Japan. That's like the pinnacle of drifting. That's where it started, and I think that's where I want my future to be.
CRC 556, the toolkit in a can.
Drifting probably one of the fastest growing motorsport. Seeing the young people especially come through the sport and how well they do, that's the same excitement that I had back in the day when I was in the seat.
The start of it all was when Dad bought some cars and started doing skids around town. It was just the thrill of it, like being sideways, Throwing heaps of smoke out. Just trying not to crash.
As a father, I see he just continually surprises me and yeah, makes you really proud. If we work hard, put the effort in, let's just see where it takes us. So yeah, win, lose or draw, we just go hard and go out and enjoy it.
Everyone wants to go to Japan. Hey, that's like the pinnacle of drifting. That's where it started, and I think that's where I want my future to be.
CRC 556, the toolkit in a can.
Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to the MSC Challenge for round number 4 for 2025. It is the final and ultimate round, and this is the top 16 qualifying. We are reduced today to, I believe, 11 cars facing the starter. Ryan McCook staying on the trailer and going to work today, so that means our top 5 are going to go straight into the top 8. As far as the championship proceedings, well, it's pretty much done and dusted for young Corbin Wilson. He goes 3 from 3 so far, and there is no way that he can be caught as far as points. But for second and third place, it is still very much all on with 4 drivers vying for those second and third steps on the podium. So plenty to play for today here at Mary Mary Drift Park. It is a nice sunny day here. There's a bit of noise in the background. That's the carts over there just doing their thing out there on dirt. As always, I want to say a big thank you to all of our track volunteers, all of our track staff who are responsible for standing out there all day in the sun, getting a little bit crisped up and bringing you the show. So if you haven't seen MSC before, 235 wide radial tyres on each of these cars, very much a development series, so something that you kind of see these guys making their way in the sport of drifting and kicking things off for the morning. Trent Abena, the man I call the Pantene Pirate, got about 3 horsepower underneath the bonnet. He's got the boot back on the car, so a little bit more aerodynamic than it has been. Trent Abena, definitely one to watch when we get to battles this afternoon. So your judges today are Sky Zhao, Tux Taruya and Kenji Yamanada from Formula Drift Japan. Kenji used to compete in Formula Drift in the United States. Sky, of course, has done competition around the world, but these days is more of a circuit driver. And Tux, of course, the man behind the Dory karts. So the good news for today is that Jared has turned up on time, so we will get scores straight away. Well done, Jared. Didn't need to stop for 3. Oh, he's on the green Vs today, so they're obviously a little bit more efficient to pick up than the blue Vs were yesterday. And Trent kicks things off straight away with a 67. So Trent kicks off with a 67. Dan Costello, definitely a man to watch as far as the most improved. Mud Baby's on the side. This man knows only one way, and that is hammer down. Seems like it's a real struggle for the drivers to get that first zone there. Costello definitely solid through zones 2 and 3. Looked like he got all of 4 as well, and he'll run it all the way out to the wall. A bad way to kick things off there for Dan Costello. As always, you are my co-hosts, so if you want to send shout-outs, messages of support, etc., then yeah, get them through, and we'll get them on air. The drivers can hear you. They do appreciate those messages, and they do enjoy knowing that you guys are tuned in. Morning, Kyle Short. Morning, Colo. Colo, you've been with us for the whole journey so far. Really, you've been a big supporter online each round. Dan Costello 72. Dan Costello 72. So if he tidies up that first zone, then looking pretty solid is Dan Costello. John Zhao, the man I call the Bond villain. Really struggling to get that first zone. A lot of left foot brake there just to try and keep the car out and on angle, but Zhao very short of zones 2, 3 and 4 there, so sort of just touching them. I'd imagine this will probably be a run, maybe high 50s, low 60s, I guess. Riley McEwen runs next for four-wheel drive warehouse. He's definitely one to watch. Number 2 qualifier yesterday. I think he had a bit of success too with the mini stock last weekend. I'm pretty sure Riley picked up a couple of wins in the mini stock at Rotorua last weekend. Must be a hard life choosing between a rotary and a 3 horsepower mini stock. John Zhao 66. John Zhao 66. Now this is much faster and more aggressive. Riley's the first one to get out there. Nice through 2 and 3. Come back and hit 4. And that will send Riley right to the top of the leaderboard, I would imagine. Nice job, young fella. Launchmaster Willie's happy. Hey, Willie. All right, so that locks in your first round of qualifying. Sorry, your first qualifying passes for the first round of qualifying. And Riley straight to the top with 76. So Riley with a 76. Made a nice little shelter for yourself over there, Willie. That looks pretty good. Nice little roof over the head. Morning GK, morning Lisa King, morning David McFarlane, morning Angel. Yeah, I agree with you, Dave. Dan is definitely all day Limmy. Morning Leanne. Morning Chanel, hopefully I got that right. Let's go Matt with the big old heart on it. Morning David, how's the view from over there, bro? Good, yeah? Don't get sunburned, mate, don't get sunburned. Especially not the inner thigh, that's gonna hurt if you're gonna sit there like that all day. Maybe make sure you got the sunscreen on there, bro. Cody Bothamley in the Arctic Motorsports entry next to run. Cody all the way from Australia, so a great effort for him to ship a car over here, do some events. He is looking for information in terms of if there are any other events in January that he might be able to do. So if you know of any drift events in January, oh, that does not sound like that worked very well. That's going straight back. Is that going to stop? No. He's going to fire. Is he going to fire that back to life? Now that has come off the line, right, judges? So that's a 0, I think. So I think he has come off the line. And that did not sounds like the fire's gone out there for Cody Bothamley. So he's not had a happy weekend so far. The good news for him is that because he's come off the line, he has recorded a score. So he can now basically park it up, and he's got 2 or 3 hours before we go into battles. I have had coffee this morning, GK. Yeah, I've been advised that the way to go, the advancement in life that I've just discovered is 0 lacto milk. I didn't know such a thing existed. 0 lacto milk is the way to go. So I've had a coffee, courtesy of the team down there at the cafe, Aoraki Coffee Roasters down at the Hampton Downs Cafe. Been down there, grabbed the brew. Right, Brodie Warren, one of the drivers to watch as far as most improved. Nice. Oh, Brodie Warren just that little bit too far with the big dirt turbo. See what he can salvage now for the rest of the run. So there is a mark down for that, but Brodie Warren pretty solid the rest of the track, so it'll be a good sight for him. Michael Spicer. I did speak to Dean yesterday. I said, are you going to come up and commentate another one of Michael's runs? He said, I'm not allowed to. I put the commentator's hex on him last time. So he's elected not to join me on commentary. I'm hoping he'll come back up, though, for battles this afternoon. Why not? In fact, any parent who's in the pits or team member or spotter, anyone who wants to come and have a chat with me, as much as it is fun for me to talk to myself, like I do enjoy having someone up here to banter with a little bit. It's been a long old season. A little bit of a bounce there in the front end for Michael Spicer, and then comes up short of that first zone. All that car wanted to straighten back up there on Michael Spicer. All right, let's go Uncle Matt from Sadie. You got this, Shane. Good luck, Matt. Unlucky officer. I do. Sadie, you're one of my favourite people, Sadie. You're always tuned in and watching and cheering Uncle Matt and cheering Shane on. So I do like you being part of the MSC family. You're all part of the MSC family. Joined in online. Do you want to join? You want to have a chat? Did you? I mean, you guys are just sure. You're kind of just standing here anyway, so there we go. We'll turn the mute off. Don't hex Matt though, because you'll have the whole King family hunting for you.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah. Really. That was a very like a mini-me kind of a point. It was very Dr. Evil.
Oh no, doing the pinky thing again.
I don't even know if Scott turned your microphone on, to be fair. He might not want you to talk. That first zone is a real struggle this morning. Just who's hit it? Riley's hit it. That's about it. And I think Matt just needs a little bit more speed. It's just coming out really short on all the zones there. Do you want to introduce yourself, by the way? Who am I? I don't even know who I'm talking to, so.
Sure, I'm Erin.
Erin? Erin. Welcome, Erin.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts watching qualifying so far, Erin? Anything stand out to you?
So far, I'd say Dan was pretty great. Very fast car, I must say, though, as well.
Yeah, it is hooked up, isn't it? And Dan is just all right foot all the time. Like,
yes.
There's the whole. Everyone loves the all gas, no brakes at the moment.
Yeah.
Dan is definitely all gas, no brakes.
Yeah.
Helen Cartwright, good morning to you, saying go Mike. Hello, Ryan Murdoch. So just to bring you up to speed, GK, so no one can overtake Corbin Wilson for the title, so the title is Corbin's for a third time. But in terms of second and third place, there are still 4 drivers that can end up on the podium. So Shane King at the moment is second from Jason Wu, and then we have Riley and Dan Costello still in with a shot at the podium as well. So depending on how things play out. Shane, what do you think about watching Shane drive, Erin? He's improved out of sight this season, hasn't he?
Shane's
Shane King, yeah. It is Shane at the moment.
Let's have a look.
I think he'll get out to zone 1. He's been quick enough all weekend.
Yeah.
Has the power.
Looks like it. Oh, just slightly shallow, so right.
Just misses that third zone there. I feel like that'll frustrate Shane a little bit. For Shane, that's actually a really untidy run. It sounds terrible to say, but given how consistent he's been, that was unusual for him. He was a little bit short on 1, got 2, but then just came up really short on 3, and then only just got to 4. So not quite the consistency we expect from Shane King there. Maybe celebrating a little bit too hard last night.
Potentially, he was looking great in qualifying, apart from the minor ding he had to start off with.
Go the King boys from now a gang. If Wayne Hopkins, I hope I say this right. I think Ganga will be grandfather or something like that. So unless Ganga is a suburb, maybe in Queensland, I don't know. You Australians love to name things weird names. So, well, they sound weird to us. They probably make as much sense as like Whakatane or Whangarei or Whanganui to Australians, right? Jason Wu currently third on points. The Wu fighter. I thought Jason was a little bit off yesterday. I did have a word with Jason and tell him I didn't think he'd been aggressive enough this championship, and it looks like he maybe has his sights set on a podium for this round. Jason very aggressive there, but struggling just a little bit with 3. It won't be a terrible score. It's going to put him up inside the top probably 2 or 3, I would imagine, just given how deep into zone 1 and 2 he got. Was that good for Jason or not?
I thought that was quite well. I think he was a little bit tight through this inner zone, but then coming out, he looked pretty great.
Thank you, Erin. Expert commentary this morning. I just threw you under the bus. Just said, here, have a microphone. Just talk to me, because I'm...
It's all right. Happy to have a yarn.
Honestly, I've been doing this since September, right? So today is the last day of my season. I am quite looking forward to a cold beer after this and not talking at anyone for several weekends in a row.
What are you going to do about Christmas, though? Usually that's the time you have to talk.
No, nobody wants to talk to me, so I'm going to literally just sit there and ignore the world. If I have whiskey in my glass, some nice dark chocolate, I'll be quite happy. Right, Mr. Fox, what have you got for us? He's already locked up the championship, so he doesn't have to do anything too spectacular, but... Oh, Corbin!
Oh, no.
Is he going to make things interesting? I do this so often. Do you know that Corbin did exactly the same thing in his first qualifying pass at round 4 last year?
Oh, Oh, yeah.
Came out and spun round on his first lap, put a 0 on the board, and then came out and qualified number 1.
So you're
All
saying
right.
it's intentional?
I think he's playing a game. Right, Erin, can you run us through our leaderboard, please?
Sure, let's have a look.
Jared will stack this on the screen for you, and then if you could just give the audience a rundown of who's where.
All right, so in first place currently we have Jason Wu with a high score of 86. Then we have Riley with a score of 77. Corbin with a 75. Michael with a 73.
That sounds a lot like that was yesterday's results, Erin.
Yeah, I think it might
I
have
think
been
Jared
actually.
stitched you up horribly.
Oh,
You guys should have
Jared,
words
one job.
later.
One job.
One job. Yeah, one job. Turn up on time and then get the results right, and then stitch Erin up while she's got a microphone. That looks right to me. I think that's right. What does it look like, Erin?
So, rightio, there we go. Right, so currently we have Jason with a 79, Riley with a 76, Brody with a 76 as well, Dan with a 72, Michael with a 70, Trent 67 and Shane 67, John 66 and Matt 55, and then Corbin with a lovely 3.
Yep.
Oh, Cody and Corbin.
Yep. Well done.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Just Jared stitched you up horribly. Just backhand him later. That was terrible, Jared. Really, just I give her a microphone, let her have a little commentary debut, and you just throw her under the bus with the wrong information. Don't feel bad. I've done this before. And if you want to get yourself a death glare or get yourself in trouble, I tell you what you do. You announce the results of a bikini contest the wrong way around, and you tell the wrong girl that she won.
Oh,
And that does not go well at all. So
No, I can imagine that wouldn't have gone well at all.
that is not fun at all. A little bit of speculation here in Livestream land that Corbin is playing a game there, maybe through that one. Just wants to start from the bottom of the tree, maybe, and do the old. Have you guys ever heard of like the Barry Butterworth, where in Speedway you start from the back of the field and have to work your way forward?
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, there's I think it's a $5,000 or $10,000 bonus for doing that in Speedway, right? Like you might get $5,000 or $10,000 Monopoly dollars for doing that here. But that would be an interesting way for Corbin to do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Qualify
I think so.
last,
Yeah, I
fight
think
your way
so.
through the field, and take out all the top contenders.
I mean, that's one way to make a statement.
It is. It is. Hey Dean, how are you this morning? Is the family tuned in today? I think there's a few family tuned in. You can come and give some shout outs if you want. Erin's doing a great job keeping me company, but if you want to come and have a chat with me, that's absolutely fine. We know what the words are that you're not allowed to say though. So I have if you're on social media, I did throw a little poll up this morning too. It is on my own Instagram. I've asked for you guys to give me your thoughts on who the most improved are. So between sort of the crew, we tried to come up with like a top 4. So at the moment we've got Shane King, we've got Brody Warren, we've got Trent Abina and Brody Warren are the 4 that we think are probably in the running for most improved. So if you want to have a vote on that, have your say, then jump online and put a little vote on the poll and let us know who you think is the most improved, having watched now 3 and about a quarter rounds of the MSC Challenge for 2025. Scott, shall we pay some bills, mate? Let's get some ads on, and we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the MSC Challenge for round number 4 for 2025, the final round. Who is going to claim the MSC Challenge for 2025? Who is potentially going home with an FD2 Japan license? So the series, well, the series is done and dusted. Corbin Wilson, the Drift Fox, has that locked up. There is no way he can be beaten with only 11 cars today, but it is still very much all on the line for second and third place. So we still have 4 drivers in the running, but Shane King currently in second, Jason Wu third, and then we've got Riley and Dan very close to each other and both still capable of jumping up onto the podium. Qualifying second pass is about to go. Joining me this morning is Erin, who's on her commentary debut. Has already been stitched up horribly and been given the wrong results to read out, but you were pretty on the money early this morning. Like, we sort of picked out the right drivers in terms of who were going to be the standouts. What are we expecting this time? Trent seems like he wants to ride his car off today.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Trent's bumper budget, but so far, so good. Looking great coming out of zone 1. Ooh, then he lost it.
Just doesn't quite have the power to get out to that first zone. It's a big, long corner to stretch and something like that. But Trent have been It doesn't really matter what Trent does in qualifying because he's just such a pest in battles. We know that he just won't lift and he'll be right on the door. And he's one of those guys who just makes a nuisance of himself. I think if you look at the MSC battle tree after this, my gut feel is that Trent Abena is one of the drivers you don't want to see in your pool because you know that it's going to be a hard battle and you know that he doesn't mind tapping your doors.
Nah, he's quite happy to let himself known.
Yeah. And he has been off-roading quite a lot today. What do you reckon Dan does this time? Do you reckon Dan's got it in him to throw an 80? I think if Dan can get that first zone and then maybe keep the flow up a little bit more, Dan's almost driving in a manner where if I was giving Dan advice, right, if his spotter was watching, I'd almost say dial it back 1% and drive like 100% rather than 105 because it's almost getting to the point of it's such an overdrive, just all right foot. It doesn't look smooth. It's a bit jerky.
Yeah.
It's just very aggressive the way he approaches it. So it's all loud pedal, right? Gets right out there. But if you compare it to like a Riley run, it's just not as smooth, or a Corbin run.
Yeah, I see.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's going to be another mid-70 at least, I would say, possibly higher. What do we think, boys? Are we happy? We happy with that one for Dan? Now, keep in mind that Dan is still definitely in the running for the overall season podium, so qualifying does matter to him. Now, if he can qualify in the top 4 to 5, it's going to make things a lot easier because he's not going to have to go through the 16. He's going to guarantee himself some good, solid points. Where's the puppy? Is the puppy here? Yeah? Sweet.
Oh, there's a puppy over there?
There's a puppy over there. Have you not worked this out? There's a puppy over there. You're not going to
Oh, that's where I'm going to go at lunch.
Well, it's not really a puppy. It's a 2-year-old. But it's still a puppy to me. This is like the opposite, right? This is a slow, like what I'd call a slow roll approach.
Yeah.
But it's very short of zone 1. Massive differences in approach, right? Like that's almost the opposite, where that's like, I'd call that 90% throttle, and then you can feel that he's just not got that. Like Dan's the opposite, right? Dan's confident, he's not scared of it. John's almost just trying to massage it and not giving it enough to get to where it needs to go.
Just kind of massage it into
Yeah,
the zones.
and then that's why it's straightening out, coming out of angle, going through zones 2 and 3. Now, Riley McEwen, where's he at the moment? I think he was second, wasn't he? Is that right? I think he was sitting maybe second so far. So can Riley go one better and take the number 1 qualifying spot off Mr. Wu?
And Riley has a rotary in that.
Riley does. That's a 13B. It's a Green Brothers built engine. And as a fun story for you, Riley actually, because of his age, went and did work experience at Green Brothers and went and worked on tearing down some rotary engines, so he's learning every aspect of this motorsport program, so doing it the right way.
Whoa.
right along the edge for Riley McEwen. Got great car placement, right? Oh, this is nice from Riley. Leads it, plenty of right foot, not afraid of it. It's on for a solid run here. I think this will improve, and I feel like that should probably take number 1 off Jason. Nice run there, young fella.
Very good run.
It's always interesting to watch the replay, the overhead shot, just as it comes down, because it's a very different perspective to what we have from the tower, where we're kind of looking down the barrel. Gives you a real flavour of how deep into the zones the drivers got and how much momentum, importantly, they maintained coming out of that third zone there. So I think the one to watch out of that is going to be Riley, is it? Oh. So that first bracket, so Trent had a 62, Dan Costello had a 74, John Zhao had a 64, and Riley to 1 with an 84. Riley to 1 with an 84. So nice job, young fella.
Really good score.
I love the, I was saying here into the judges this morning, it's really nice to have you can hear sort of the one-liner feedback coming from Kenji and Tux and Sky, just when they say like good chase or good angle, like it's quite nice, and I have said to them today, I'm really keen just to hear more of that, because I think it's important for the drivers to hear the feedback that are coming from very experienced sets of eyes.
For sure, especially when it gets into the battles as well.
The best part about having parents here, right, is that Sean just said, yeah, Corb's got a bit greedy on that one. Morning, Tyler Knowles. Morning, Lincoln Matapo. Morning, Ray Parsons. Uncle Ray. Willie, did you break my scooter? No? So let's hope that Cody Bothamley has got the Commodore sorted out now.
Yeah, I wonder what the issue was.
Yeah, just it didn't want to drive or want to fire. Maybe it didn't want to. I think they had some problems with power steer yesterday. Which car leaked all that fluid on the track? What's that down there, Nate? Is it just water? Was it Riley? Did he have sprayers running or something? Could have been any of them, right? I mean, Corb's car gets hot as well, so. Don't forget too, Wilson family, you guys promised me a family shoey on the podium if Corbs wins again, so I'm looking forward to that. Corbs, of course, will be having a Gisborne Powerade rather than an actual beverage because he's not of legal age. I got told off by his mum last time because I said he was 18, 17. It's very important to understand these things.
Yes.
As always, the drivers are under the watchful control of Launch Master Willie. That car's not happy, is it?
No, it does not seem to.
It does not want to. I wonder if it doesn't want to go from first to second or something. If Cody's crew are on the live stream, just give us an idea of what's going on there. Be great to know what sort of problems he's actually having, because there are I wonder if that maybe it's a clutch slip or something. All right, Brodie Warren, one of the drivers to watch as far as potential most improved. Again, don't forget, you guys can vote for your pick for most improved driver. Brodie Warren is amongst the 4, along with Shane King. And is there a little bit of smoke coming out the bonnet of that car? Maybe it's just temperature.
Must say your eyesight must be better than mine. You can see that.
There was just a whisper, something but that car is interesting as well because it does produce smoke from the front. So I'm not sure if it's, see, you can see it now.
Yeah,
there we go. See, there's a
now.
lot of smoke coming out the bonnet of that car. Is that just overheating or is it something else? Is there a little bit of oil? Just a little bits every now and then, but I'm just not sure what it is. I don't know if something is leaking just before he goes. Does it look all right?
Oh, the bonnet's up.
Yeah, so just checking there, just a safety check. All okay, team? Everyone's good? Yep. Thanks for taking care of our drivers. That's Kat and the team down there. You don't mess with Kat, right? Iron Lady down there.
Yeah.
Keeping things in line. I think I'm just being told that we do need the drone in the air in order to be able to see zone 1 properly, just because of the vantage points. So that's what we're waiting for at the moment. Maybe Scott, a chance to bring up a Drift Academy voucher. Do you remember how this goes? Do you know how to do this one, Erin?
No, I don't know
It's
this
called
one.
Give the Gift of Drift for Christmas.
Ooh.
What do you buy somebody who has absolutely everything? You give them an arrive and drive voucher for Sky's Hours Drift Academy. Turn up, half day, full day, everything provided, learn to do. Have you done it before?
I haven't actually.
You haven't? What do you maybe Jared could get you one of those.
Yeah, I was
What do
going
you
to
reckon?
say that sounds like my Christmas present coming this my way.
Yeah, what do you reckon would be most fun? A few donuts, maybe figure eights. Not quite.
I do know how to do the donuts,
Yeah.
and I can sometimes do figure eights.
Right.
It just depends on
Yeah.
the day, but.
So you're
Yeah.
probably a good example of somebody who would really enjoy something like that, right? Arrive and drive, have a half day or a full day on the track, just full gear.
Absolutely.
Just come and have a bit of fun. And if you break it, it's Sky's problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, you give it back and his team have to fix it. So it's
Yeah.
fantastic. So give the gift of Drift for Christmas. The Drift Academy gift vouchers available right now. Half or full day options available to you. Arrive and drive and give the gift of Drift for Christmas. Right, we're ready to go, Scott. So thank you to Scott, Nate, Jared and the team and all of our other camera staff who are keeping things running here nice and smoothly. Again, welcome to the MSC Challenge. This is round number 4. Cody's car keeps going into limp mode. Thank you, Sharon. Now, how does Sharon know that all the way from Phillip Island to Victoria? Oh! That didn't want to go into gear either, but that's all right. It's just, it's going to throw him off here a little bit, but as long as he gets back into it, still an opportunity here for Brodie Warren. Warren to send it. A little bit of a lack of flow. Alrighty. Qualifying underway. We'll take a look at the replay here. Now, you can see there where there was maybe a misshift or a misgear or something there from Brodie Warren. Get a little bit frustrated by that, but that's all right. He'll come back. He'll battle. He was right on the door yesterday. Michael Spicer and then Matt King will close out this bracket. So we have 11 drivers today who are facing starters orders. Special day today too for us older folk, right? John Cena's last match, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Erin's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know who you're referring to, but it seemed like it would be a special day.
Oh, that is the front end has let go there. Just wavered horribly on Michael Spicer. And the car's unsettled. See how it's just wavering around? It's coming in and out. I think it might be probably just gripped up a little bit too much.
Potentially.
Maybe just need to loosen that car off a little bit. Probably doesn't quite have the horsepower to drive it with that type of setup. All right, the King family will be no doubt cheering pretty loud now for Matt, Uncle Matt, Matt King. Busy man at the moment, I'm told. The Landmore team active across New Zealand right now. They provide feed solutions for cows and chickens, as we learned yesterday. So been quite busy, been down the South Island. Boys running a decent sized staff now. I don't mind promoting businesses, by the way, when they get behind drift cars, and I like seeing young guys out there just doing it for themselves, right? Nothing wrong with running and owning your own business and putting food on the table for other people. So congratulations to the King boys. Yeah, Matt's car just doesn't have the legs to get that first zone. Has to give it a big old kick again to get it going. Comes up short of 3. comes up short of 4, so that will probably be a low 50s score there for Matt King. Oh, actually, while I remember too, congratulations to the team from WAS, because I saw Regan Tyler put the TQ on the podium last night. So Regan Tyler won the feature at Kiki last night over Aaron Humble. So congratulations. I know that you guys have had a bit to do with Regan Tyler over the years. Morning Chelsea, go Matt. If you want to weird yourself out, Aaron, by the way, have you ever watched the live stream when it translates the words you say into the closed captions?
No.
Just see if it can understand what you say. It's quite fun just to watch.
Oh, it does say some interesting things, doesn't it?
See, it says weird things. Like when you talk, you watch what it'll caption you. It's trying to translate your voice.
How fascinating. Quite different.
I think Shane's definitely the Limmy King. It's either him or Dan.
Sure. Although I think Dan's may give him a run for his money with that title.
Nice little run there for Shane King. Gets it done nice and tidy. Yeah, it was a decent run. GK just casual shout. He reckons Corbs is just going to come out and throw a 90. Probably will, actually,
Most likely.
the way he's been driving. Let's go, Shane from Chelsea, Oregon. Ryan Murdoch saying he's coming back out of retirement next year in the Psycho Machine. See what Jason does here. Jason won't like the fact that I don't think has he had a number 1 qualifier this year? I'm not sure if he has. Maybe he did it round 1. It's good and solid, but he's just not quite not quite as deep in the zones as we saw from sort of Riley and a couple of others who put up the really high scores.
Yeah.
All right, that's Jason locked in. What do we think, team? Is Corbs going 90 or is he? What do you reckon? He knows he's got the championship sewed up, so maybe it is a game of cat and mouse. Maybe this is going to be a case of he starts from the bottom of the field and tries to take out a few of the other podium contenders. Corbin, of course, sponsored by ProWear and Haltech. I think I need to shout out Kane too. He's so here's my read on that, right? That's for Corbin Wilson, given we know how good he is, that's a lazy safe run. That was like a big old kind of handbrake drag into turn 1. It just didn't have the aggression or flair that we know he's got in him. And the only reason I say that is because the guy's already won 3 times, right? Like he is the champion of the series, so he doesn't need to go and do anything spectacular or crazy. But That's not going to be I wouldn't see that being a 90-point run. I'd be very surprised if it was. So let's see, is it going to be enough to send him? So here we go, and make sure we get it right this time before we bring it up on the screen, and then Erin will do the honours for. Make sure Jared doesn't stitch you up again, Erin. I don't want him to make you look bad again if you read the wrong things out.
Yeah, let's make sure it's.
Start from the bottom, by the way. It's always better when you do it for the final time. Always start from the bottom, so that way we get to the number 1 qualifier last.
Sounds good.
By the way, I can see Ross and Michelle staring at you, just waiting for you to read out the result. See that's Ross. See how Ross just gave you he pointed at you then said, "Hurry up."
No
One and a half,
pressure.
my boys number 1 or not?
No pressure.
Hurry up.
Okay, so starting from the bottom this time, we've got Cody with a score of 3, Matt 55, Jason 66, Trent 67, Michael 71, Shane 73, Dan 74, Brody 76, Corbin 81, Jason 83, and Riley with an 84.
So your number 1 qualifier is Riley McEwen for 4-wheel drive warehouse. Congratulations, young man. Certainly looked plenty fast out there, didn't he?
Very.
And can he do the snake eyes? You know what I mean by snake eyes?
No.
Snake eyes is 1-1. So you qualify number 1 and then you go and win. So I call it snake eyes. It's something that all drivers look to tick off. So you can win an event, you're number 1 qualifier, then you do the same in 1 round. So that is qualifying done and dusted here for MSC round number 4 for 2025. I believe we'll be back on here this afternoon about, it's either 1 or 1:30. Is it 1:30 today, boys? 1:30, boys. So we're back at 1:30 for battles. But congratulations, Riley McEwen, your number 1 qualifier with 84 over Jason Wu, Corbin Wilson, Brody Warren, Dan Costello, Shane King, Michael Spicer, Trent Abena, John Zhao, Matt King, Cody Bothamley, and then Tori, Kyle and Ryan did not start. So we'll see you this afternoon for battles. We'll play a quick ad break out, and then we'll be back with you this afternoon at 1:30.
CRC 556, the toolkit in a can.
Drifting probably one of the fastest growing motorsport. Seeing the young people especially come through the sport and how well they do, that's the same excitement that I had back in the day when I was in the seat.
The start of it all was when Dad bought some cars and started doing skids around town. It was just the thrill of it, like being sideways, throwing heaps of smoke out, just trying not to crash.
As a father, I see he just continually surprises me and yeah, makes you really proud. If we work hard, put the effort in, let's just see where it takes us. So yeah, win, lose or draw, we just go hard and go out and enjoy it.
Everyone wants to go to Japan. Hey, that's like the pinnacle of drifting. That's where it started, and I think that's where I want my future to be.